So it'll be our first morning of the hunt, and it is incredibly misty out, as you can see, and we are looking for Waterbuck. Hopefully we get lucky today. Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and slight little breeze, but yeah, weather conditions are good. Hopefully it lifts soon so we can get hunting. We've seen some Waterbuck. They're probably about 800 yards out. We've already covered a large distance here in the river, and we've got about another 300 yards to go, and hopefully they'll feed towards us and maybe we get lucky.
It's going to be a little bit of a long shot, but it makes it fun.
We've got faith in you, Kevin.
We'll see if it's deserved or not.
Yes, sir. Towards us, and we're nice and relaxed.
Some just get rain.
Let's see what's happening here.
Coming right on that bridge.
There they are. Except this bull looks like he's by himself. He's the bull we want.
Top of his horn.
Just want to see where we go. They might go into this next valley, but he's the bull we want. He might cut through here. You all on woods, blossom? Ja, die.
My buddy walked toward the Waterbuck and killed him. At least we think he did. We're supposed to go find out.
But yeah, Nadine, so
is that the story?
Pretty much, it sums it up. I'm just going to give it a little bit more detail.
Oh, you're going to change, okay.
So we set up a little bit of a stalk earlier this morning, and the Waterbuck were up on the hill, and they just were sort of feeding towards us and ended up bedding down, and then we had to make plan B, which turned into plan C, and into plan D, and Nick and Donnie set up on a stalk, and they managed to get it, and we were left with nothing. But we're hunting.
We were left with a lot of walking, but that's okay. I might trip and shoot Nick, and I'm gonna shoot my boy Ben in the foot later.
Okay, well, we set out at 6 this morning, only to find a very misty morning. And we came around to this sort of river area behind us, hoping for a kudu or a Waterbuck. And the mist was pretty thick, so we dropped Benjamin and Kevin and Nadine off, and they kind of did a slow walk along the river section, and Donnie and I drove around, left the pickup and kind of got into a vantage point. Anyway, after a bit of herd Waterbuck came up behind us with this beautiful big bruiser in the group, and they kind of settled between us and Benjamin and Kevin. Anyway, we made an initial stalk, but they busted us and broke away.
Had a couple of springbuck come over.
A couple of springbuck came over, yeah. And then the cows and younger bulls disappeared, and this bull came back towards us and lay down and right out in the open. So Donnie and I just kind of went at him as slow as we could. We made sort of 10 yards every now and again, and eventually after half an hour we got up to about 300 yards, and he stood up looking at us, and Donnie made a great shot, hit him in the chest. Awesome trophy. Congrats.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was a long stalk and everything like that. We saw them there. They wouldn't. We saw them, then they disappeared, and then they came back. And like I said, we was trying to drive them down towards Kevin and Ben. We thought, you know, they might kind of go that way. We kind of circled around. Well, we came up straight at them, and then we, like I said, we saw him. Everything it was about 600 yards. We slow walked on him. We got within 300 yards, and like I say, I was hoping that he'd get a broadside shot on him, but I got steady on him at 309 yards, and like I say, the rest is history. Got a comb over.
Get that in a high-end fashion house.
Yeah.
We spotted some Impala here, and we're going to see if we can get a little sneak into them, and the wind's perfect. Yeah, there's a whole group of them, and then two really nice males, which we've been seeing over the last couple of days.
He told me it was sure enough good ones.
Shooting, Kevin. Good stuff, boss. Yeah. Awesome.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
No, he's down a little bit high, but might be good.
Scared him.
No blood at all. Beautiful. Well done. Awesome, pleasure. Lovely round, huh?
You got lucky because the other one fed up right behind us. Got to see both of them at the same time to make sure.
Make sure which one is which. Awesome.
Stunning animal.
Well, they're all pretty.
Well, we actually spotted a couple of Impala rams with some ewes not too far from camp. We're able to ease past them and put a stalk back toward them. Get to within a very comfortable range on this ram. Was definitely the best of the two, and I'm very happy with him. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, and I just want to congratulate Kevin on his first African animal. Well done, Kevin. You got yourself a dandy. You can be very proud of that one. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
There's some nice Gemsbock down in the flat. Rather windy. One really nice bull. We're going to see if we can't get up close enough to get a shot.
And then just in amongst that bull there's a nursery of young calves and cows. So we're just going to have to be pretty specific about what we're shooting because the cows have calves at the moment. Yeah, let's see how we go. We'll head down this little draw and just close up the distance because we are quite a way out.
He looks like a spectacular bull from here.
Yeah, let's give it a bash. Thank you. Right, Joe. So you're well on 400 out there. When you're ready, take him and you feel it's clear and safe. Okay, he stands nice and broad. shot, Kevin. Really good shot.
I don't think he's going far.
Great stuff, Kevin.
I definitely don't think he's going to go too far.
Good. I'll give you a check.
Yes, sir. Thank
Well
you.
done, sir.
Beautiful Gemsbock bull. One shot, he traveled about 75 yards. Ended up able to stalk in on him to about 430 yards. Absolutely magnificent animal. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, and congratulations, Kevin. This is the second animal for the day. We kicked off with an Impala, and then this lovely brute of a guy.
It's 2 in a couple hours. So
Yeah.
making pretty good time at this point.
Well done.